guys? Your boy Rome 300 again. Welcome to He Smells Like Rome. Thank you for joining me. About to put this out here for you guys. I have a new discovery. And if you are new to my channel, I typically search for untapped gems in the fragrance community. Something that most people aren't talking about, to try to spice it up, give us something else to smell and something else to experience. And today we're going to be having a first impression from this company called Affinessence. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully it comes through. This is a house that I stumbled upon last year after watching Essence on in Germany. It's this big fragrance event that happens in Germany every year. I think I've been watching it probably like 2-3 years now. But I was very curious about this company. I can't actually remember the creator's name. I'm going to put her name up and a picture of her up on the screen. But I did like her story. She's made fragrances for the last 25 years for different companies. She's created some pretty well-known fragrances to be able to launch her own brand, which is Evanescence, and create her line, which is named after her brand. And her kind of unique twist on this fragrance community is basically she's in love with base notes. She wanted to create a whole line focused on base notes as a primary factor in her fragrance line. Of course, this is a note breakdown, but base notes tend to be the stronger, more potent, more long-lasting, and the ones that we enjoy the most, in my opinion. So for her to want to create an entire line based on just base notes is cool. And on top of that, she is taking her time out to find some really authentic and natural ingredients for her line, and I appreciate that. So without further ado, let's get into the line, and I'm going to be just explaining just a little bit about each fragrance, from my least favorite to my favorite fragrance out of the line. I'm going to give you my honest opinion about all 4 of them. I'm not going to go deep into note breakdown and all of that until I actually get a bottle of 1 or 2 or maybe all of them. I'll do a review of all of them. But for right now, we're going to just break them down. And so, the first fragrance that I'm going to talk about is first fragrance is called, I don't know if you can see that, oh, excuse me, Cedar and Iris. I'm not sure if that's going to show up, but that's the first fragrance we're going to talk about. So let's spray this on paper. First off, I get, wow, that's nice. You get a strong woody, that's a woody note. This is definitely cedar wood, and it's strong, but also has this which is weird, this kind of white chocolate note to it. Man, that is really nice. It's soft. It's not strong, but it's a powerful dose of this cedar mixed with this kind of this chocolate note. Now it has this kind of Still a woody note, but a little bit of like green herbalness to it. That's really nice. I'm not really getting a lot of iris yet. I don't get a powdery kind of feel yet, but that's nice. And this is the disclaimer. I've worn all these fragrances on skin, and every last one I wore once. And to be honest, they all kind of stay the same. It doesn't change very much. But I'm just trying to give you guys an understanding of what I'm getting when I spray it. That one's nice, but not my favorite. It is a very nice wood note with this kind of this white chocolate feel to it, and then it has this greenness, not like grass or woods, but something like maybe like an oak moss or something to it. But it's really nice, really nice. All right, second up will be Santal Basmati. Now, I've heard her say, watching a review of hers or interview of hers, she said that she gets her sandalwood from Mysore. Now, I was under the impression that only Xerjov had the rights to getting sandalwood from Mysore because it was such a limited amount. But unbeknownst to me, she got her hands on it too, and I heard it's one of the richest sandalwoods you can actually purchase, and if not the best sandalwood you can purchase. So I was really excited using this one. So here we go. Let's spray that. Now, I immediately get, when I spray this, this smells like freshly cooked rice. Like someone just boiled some rice and had some type of cinnamon and sprinkled the cinnamon over it. And then right after that, now imagine this is like this milky rice, cinnamon, and then a fresh dose of cut sandalwood. Like someone just shaved sandalwood down into like this powder. And this is awesome. This is awesome fragrance. This is beautiful. And I was really scared because I was hoping and not hoping that this fragrance would remind me of it's escaping me. What's the jobs? Richwood, excuse me. I was hoping and not hoping that this would smell like Richwood. Thank God it doesn't, because this is a total different spin on a sandalwood fragrance with this basmati rice. It has this milky rice, but there's also kind of a spicy note to it, and this sandalwood is gorgeous. Once again, it's very soft. It isn't strong, and that's okay. It's not bad for it not to be strong, but it's really good, really good. Another good fragrance, but not my favorite. Next up, we're going to talk about, what is this? Excuse me, sorry, I know the name. Vinnie benzoin. Now, to be honest, I was hoping that this was going to be my favorite. Just by looking at the notes, I was like, oh, this is going to be definitely going to be my favorite. And it did not disappoint. This is a beautiful vanilla Coca-Cola vanilla, and if you were to brush it over with some type of mint or peppermint gum. Now it's not, the peppermint is not like strong at all. Just the vanilla is sweet. The vanilla is, it's a little stronger than the other two. But it just got this, it has this Coca-Cola vanilla vibe that is something new, man. I'm serious. It's something, I've been smelling vanilla fragrance and they all kind of have this similarity to them. This one doesn't. This one definitely has its own. So if vanilla lovers, you will like this. You will like this. Don't be put off by the whole vanilla cola, you know, kind of combination, or my take on it. Get a chance, smell this. Definitely good. Very, very good. Stronger than other ones, but still soft. A soft fragrance, in my opinion. But man, vanilla lovers, you gotta get that. Last but not least, we're gonna talk about, which is a surprise because I put all my money on the vanilla fragrance being my favorite. But this one is Patchouli Oud. I'm not sure if that's coming off. Patchouli Oud. I'll put the name up there. Hopefully it comes up. Patchouli Oud. Oh my gosh. Man. This is what I've been looking for. I was scared, once again, put off by the oud because I've fallen in and out of love with oud smells. But this one has a woody, spicy patchouli first, and then just a bed sheet of oud. Just like you had this, the whole bed was patchouli, and then you just do a sheet over it, and that was the oud. And it's not this animalic oud. This is a more refined, more tamed oud. Not something that's going to be a BO smell. This is more of the woody, oily, aged kind of oud, but it is primarily overtaken with this spice and this patchouli, this earthiness, this green, ripe, kind of soil type of patchouli. And then what brings this out is it has a sweet note, a very prominent sweet note that is gorgeous. This will be the one I buy, guaranteed. This will be the first purchase from this line. So you guys got an understanding. I hope I explained my first impression to you guys. Now I can understand it's not my first impression. I wore them all on skin and I had to kind of test them out, and just to remind myself, I sprayed them on the paper. But here's the good and the bad for this line so far. The good is all the fragrance are quality. They all smell great. Not one bad one out of all of them, and that's hard. Bad part is I don't think that all of them are worth $300 or $320. I would think that this one and the vanilla, yes, those could target that market, in my opinion. I think this fragrance would be more attractive if it was in the $225 to $250 mark, but that's just my opinion. All great fragrances. The only reason I'm saying that is because they're very, very soft, and the sandalwood and the cedar sit closer to the skin than my taste. I think there's something of that caliber, that quality. This should be a little bit more stronger, but once again, I'm testing them from samples. Samples tend to have a different potency than the bottle, so maybe the bottle will be a little bit more. But the fragrances are, in my opinion, very well done. I would say 2 out of the 4 will definitely get my attention, which was the patchouli oud and also the Vinnie benzoin. I think that's how you say it. But I encourage you guys to definitely check the brand out. It's in Paris. You can go on their website, evanescence.com, and you can also, I think you can tag. Excuse me. Excuse me. What's that? You can tag it from, or link to it from Facebook or Fragrantica. And to be honest, the samples are actually pretty affordable. There's 4 in here for $23 compared to the fragrance, which is roughly $300. So you get an idea of what it smells like in a 2 ml sample, pretty generous size, and you can take it from there. I'm excited. I definitely know that, you know, I like this whole journey of searching for just this unique fragrance that, you know, I know that not many people are going to smell like, and I can have a catalog of fragrances that, you know, are unique in that aspect. That, you know, I know when I walk in a room, I am the only one that's going to smell like that. But I do want to share it with you because maybe you can be the one in your town or city that smells like this also. All right, that's pretty much it. Glad you guys can join me. Please like, subscribe, and also check out all my other content. More is coming soon. And also, I forgot to tell you guys, did y'all, I mean, y'all saw the new logo, right? Y'all see how I put that shit together, right? He smells like Rome. I'm a genius, man. I know. Sometimes I'll be like, I surprise myself how smart I am when I come up with stuff like that. I don't know. It's just, you know, he smells with the fragrance bottles, and that shit was dope. I'm sorry, it wasn't only me. My wife, you know, did the design, but it was my idea, so that was great. Just want to put that in there. Okay, that's pretty much it, guys. Until next time, like I always say, it's okay if you want to smell like Rome. I'll check your eyes out on the next video and review. Peace. All right, guys. Here's the presentation of the Discovery Set for Evanescence. Hopefully I'm saying that right. It's pretty nice looking box. Let's see how it opens. It has a magnetic little strip here, and of course I open it up upside down. The pouch with the fragrance comes in here. It's 4 2 ml fragrances, as you guys saw in the demonstration, and a nice little booklet with all the information in it, showing a little bit, showcasing what the fragrances look like, and pamphlets in French and English in the back with all of the descriptions of the fragrance and the notes. So that was just a little info, and I like the attention to detail when it comes to stuff like that. So yeah, that is the Discovery Set, and then, like I said before, it is really affordable. $23 for 2 ml samples. All right, now I'll check you guys out in a little bit. Peace.